Wagwan, thank you for opening Sashelle's journal. I am your girl Sashelle and I'm documenting life through my eyes. Here on my channel, I make you feel beautiful inside and out. And guys, I incorporate makeup and skincare and hair. And if you also want to document your journey, I also give you YouTube advice. So if that is something that you are interested in, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys, to my channel. Today, guys, I am coming through and I'm giving you a natural glam. I realize that a lot of my subscribers, they like makeup, but they're very minimalistic when it comes on to makeup. So a natural glam is ideal for that. So guys, I'm going to show you how to do a natural glam, like an everyday makeup look, and I'm going to try my best to kind of guide you through each of the steps. So let's go. With the brows, that is not new on my channel, and the biggest advice I can give you with the brows, you want to kind of set them with powder first to soak up all the oils that might be sitting there, because applying your eyeliner and kind of drawing in your brows can be difficult if you have oil on your brows. So you want to kind of use, I'm using Sacha Buttercup powder, and I'm gonna just kind of set the brows with powder to kind of soak up the oils that might be sitting around. When you're doing a natural glam, it's all about the brows, the lashes, and the lips, guys. These are what's gonna stand out, because they're not gonna have eyeshadow, which is normally what stands out. So you have to ensure that your brows are on point, your lips are popping, and your lashes are on fleek. So guys, per usual, I'm using an Anchor Brown pencil. This is overused, as you can see. So I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna line top and bottom. So if you're a beginner, you kind of want to hold the face and then you kind of draw an outline. That you go at the top. You're gonna start away from the front of the brows. You're gonna start about right here, and then you're gonna elevate upwards in a diagonal way, like so. And then you're gonna go down, extend downwards, and that is gonna give you that arched raised brow that makes your eyes look lifted. So once you draw around the brows, you just kind of want to go in and fill them in. So then you want to go in with a spoolie, which is this type of brush, and you want to kind of blend the eyeliner into the eyes so it mixes with the ears and it looks like your eyebrows and not like, you know, like it's a marker drawing on something. So yeah, and they look a bit crazy now, but that's the whole point, guys. It will all get better in time. I can't sing to save my life, guys. Anyways, now to my favorite part, and that is LA Girl Pro Conceal. So you kind of dip your brush in and then you line the same thing underneath and above. So I'm kind of starting away from the tip. Then when you're blending, you want to kind of pull down from the brow. A common mistake I see persons do is they kind of line under the brow and then they just leave it sitting right there, so you can obviously see where they applied the concealer and it just sits there unblended, and that is a big mistake. Alright, so for now I'm gonna leave it like that. Guys, if you hear some knocking, there's some construction going on in my house, and guys, if I don't get these videos in, then you won't have anything to see, so just bear with me a little. So now I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender. I'm gonna dab in a little bit on the concealer. I'm gonna apply that all over my lid, and that will be like my base eyeshadow base color. This is good when you don't want eyeshadow but you kind of want to brighten the eyes, and if you have like darkness around your eyes, it's also good for that as well. So I'm just blending that out really well, and then we're gonna do on the top of the brows. So you go back in and then you start away from the front as usual, and you're gonna make one steady stroke to meet where the arch is. Then from the arch downwards, you're gonna blend. Let me turn sideways. You're gonna blend down one steady stroke. Easy does it. Alright, you kind of want to blend that away from the brow. So then you kind of use the excess that is left, and then that's when you go towards the front. So for those who might be a little thick-headed, let us just do this again. Baby steps. I'm just kidding, guys. You know I'm messing around. So let us go again, starting away from the front. One steady stroke to meet the arch. Then from the arch, it's one steady stroke downwards. Guys, you want me to let you in on a little secret? I am blind. I am going blind. I can't see. No, I'm not blind, but I have astigmatism and I have farsightedness, and every time I try to film makeup videos, I am literally struggling to see. Fun fact. Front again. And you use what is left on the brush and on the lid. So yes, guys, we have fleeking brows on fleek. And then I'm just gonna use my damp beauty blender. I'm kind of gonna blend that out, the parts that are kind of blended upwards, so it doesn't look that harsh. I normally just go in with some bronzer to kind of bronze up the lids, and I have a very patchy bronzer right here. It's the only bronzer I own, and I've overused it also, as you can see. And you just want to go in with a very fluffy brush and right into the crease area very lightly. So we're just gonna bronze up the lid with a brown bronzer. So normally I start from the outer portion. Okay, and you just kind of want to build it up towards the end, and then you kind of make your way in. Windshield wiper mode, guys. So you're gonna apply it towards the end, circular motions, pushing in, almost blinding yourself, but don't blind yourself, but you get the point. Then once you have pushed that into the outer portion of the eyes, you just lightly blend in towards the center. And you're just creating depths in your eyes, guys, when you do this. So yeah, guys, that is how I kind of create this deep inset, no makeup but I have on makeup kind of look, right? So next thing that's gonna bring off a natural glam is a bold, dramatic wing and lashes. A winged liner does make your eyes look more open and popping, and that's what I go for all the time. So let us go in with our wing liner, and I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline gel liner. You wanna start by creating a line that's extending out like that, and then from the tip of the line you want to bring it in towards about the middle of the eye. Did you catch that, guys? Once you get that portion down, you kind of want to just go in and you bring it down. So oopsie. So you're bringing it down towards the inner portion of the eye. So you're pulling it the opposite way now. Now you're going as close to your lash line as possible when you're doing this, because when you have hooded eyes, if you don't, it will kind of close up the eyes. So you want to do that. And you kind of move back with that line that you need. So guys, I've done both eyes. I've created my wing. So now I'm gonna kind of just use the mascara, which is any mascara that I have. I'm using the Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal, and you're gonna use that to kind of, you want to use that to get the brow hairs together. If they're anything like mine, you need to kind of tame them. So then you want to go in with lashes. And normally I just apply glue onto the lid. I'm not going to show you the glue that I use because I'm not influencing anybody to use this glue. It is what I use. If you're interested to know, it is hair glue. Yes, I do use hair glue on my lashes. So I'm not going to show it to say I'm endorsing that to you. But I hate every other lash glue. It does not work for me. So to each his own, you do what you want to do. So normally I apply the glue right at the lash line. And guys, this has been a game changer for me. Since I started doing this, I can actually put on lashes. I used to struggle with getting the lashes on. So everywhere that I'm gonna apply the lash, I'm gonna apply the glue over the entire surface. Then I put a thin layer of the glue onto the lash itself, the lash band. You don't even have to do this because once you apply it to your lid, it actually works like magic. Then you go in and you pop it on. You say? You speaking to me? Huh? Can't hear you. My lashes are too long. Of course guys, lashes are optional, and when you're doing a neutral glam, you don't need lashes as any other look, but lashes actually make a big difference in your makeup look. So yeah, so we have finished with the brows and we're finished with the eyes, and then we're gonna go on to the face, which is the most integral part of a neutral look because it is really the face that you really want to stand out. So foremost, I'm gonna moisturize. You can use any moisturizer. This one is by Pond's. Don't know of that brand, but I use it sometimes. I'm going with my MAC Studio Fix to do this because I think this is probably the closest to my shade, and it's almost finishing. So guys, I have to really go in. I'm gonna apply this over my face. Then afterwards, I go in with a very dense brush. So I go in with this brush, and I normally spritz it with some setting spray, whichever setting spray. This one is by City Color. Not my favorite, but what the heck. So spritz it first, and then you want to go in and you kind of want to just press it in. The reason why I prefer brush is that brushes kind of not soak up so much of the product like the beauty blender does, but the beauty blender does an excellent job also guys. But if you want to save some product, I would prefer, I would suggest definitely using a brush first. Once you do that, then now you want to go in with the beauty blender to further blend this out. Right? So you gently do it guys. And you want to get a foundation that is extremely close to your skin, if not probably darker, because then you're going to have a lighter foundation that is lighter than you, chances are you might get a lot of flashback. So yeah guys, look. And we're already looking gorgeous. Now guys, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna highlight the face. So you want to go in with your LA Girl Pro Conceal, your highlighting color, and you want to apply that under the eyes where you might have bags or where you might have a little darkness. You want to basically get this product where the light naturally hits your face. And normally to blend out highlight, I definitely go in with a damp beauty blender and I kind of just press. Bear in mind that if you have a wider face, you don't want to go too far out with your concealer because it's gonna cause your face to appear wider. So you kind of want to stop right under the eyes. If you have a straighter face, then you can extend out. Notice I'm kind of going up onto the sides of the nose, because once we contour the nose, that's gonna create the illusion that we have a smaller nose. So you see how bright and highlighted that looks? That is definitely what we're going for. Then the excess that is left, I'm just kind of putting that onto the chin. That I haven't even contoured, and you can see how slim my nose looks. It's the technique, guys. It's the technique. So we're almost done, guys. Now we're gonna contour the face, and I'm gonna use the Black Opal Stick Foundation in the color, what color is this? Caro B, and it's really dark, and I'm gonna use a slight dab like that. And that is what I'm gonna use to contour the face, and I'm gonna go slightly with it down my nose, the sides of nose that are already dark, like that. Oopsie, I kind of went too low with that. Guys, I tell you, I can't see for the life of me. But that is fine. Then you're gonna go around the forehead. I'm kind of extending it upwards like that. Around where we have our highlights. So guys, I have a very, I wouldn't say chiseled, but I don't think I need to contour around these parts. Normally if you have like a fatter face, you might want to contour around these parts. I don't think I need that. So I'm going to go in with the brush that I used to apply my foundation, and I'm going to use that to blend out. I'm gonna go down the bridge of the nose, and I'm gonna extend that up into the brows so that no harsh lines are created. See that, guys? Just like that. So wherever you have applied foundation, you have to go in, or product that is cream product, you have to go in and you have to basically set that. So I'm going to go in with Sacha Buttercup on my damp beauty blender, and I'm going to go under the parts that I have highlighted, and I'm going to go in with it lightly, because if you use too much powder, you risk the chance of getting flashbacks, and we don't want that when we're taking our pictures. So yeah, so see that, lightly. And once I do that, I don't even go in with baking anymore. I don't think baking is for me. I just instantly go in and I kind of just get rid of that by pushing it into the skin, and the damp beauty blender and the powder works wonders, guys. It sets without creasing. See? And for the parts that are contoured, I'm gonna go in slightly with my bronzer, and I'm gonna bronze up the face with this, but I'm gonna go very, very lightly. It's just because I want to kind of set the contour that I did, but this is a very dark heart shape shade, so I don't want to go too much into, you know. So I'm just kind of loosely applying it onto the areas, and then I'll go and blend it out afterwards. Then I go down lightly with the bronzer around my chin area. So you guys, that is the face. Believe it or not, that is your foundation routine. And lastly, I'm gonna go in with liner, and here you have the choice to kind of pop it with color or just go black, and that is fine. So when I'm going for a neutral face, I tend to go for a very smoky liner and not such a harsh liner. So I'm just gonna go in with this black shade in this very cheap palette, and I'm going in with this very angled brush. My nose is itching, guys. And then I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna apply that onto the lash line. And normally when you go with black liner, you can kind of close up your eyes, so I tend to not go straight into the inner part, so I just do like two-thirds of the eyes, like from the outer part in. So you get that smoky effect, your eye stands out, and you don't have, you know, without it being too bold. Then guys, all you're gonna do next is you're gonna apply your mascara onto your bottom lashes, and this is how I normally do. Apply the mascara first, like that. And then I kind of just do like this, and I find that that makes your bottom lashes kind of stand out a bit. You see? Look at the difference. And last but by no means least, our lips. And normally nude lips, natural glam. So I go in with the same eyeliner I used to do my brows. So you see, guys? Then now I'm gonna go in with ColourPop. I'm going in with two colors. I'm going in first with Rain, and then I'm gonna go in with 951 satin matte, and then I'm gonna apply that to the lips. So first is Rain. I want to tone it. It's not nude enough for me, so I go in with 951, apply that more towards the center. Like that, and then I'm gonna go in and I'm going to apply gloss, which is a cheap gloss that I have from More Pretty. You apply any gloss that you want. I'm not even gonna show you this because it is busted. So you apply the gloss, and I normally go ham because I want my lip gloss to pop. So I normally go all the way out with gloss because, you know, my lip gloss is popping and whatnot. Yeah, it's popping. Give me a break, Sashelle. So guys, yeah, that is what we do for the lips. And last but by no means least, I'm gonna highlight, and I'm using the City Color Highlight Trio, and I'm gonna apply the rose goldy one. And I'm gonna just do this on my fingers, and you wanna apply it like right here where the light will hit when you're taking pictures. Right there. See that? Oh! Look at that, guys. This is a good thumbnail picture. And do the same thing right here. Then you're gonna go in right at the very tip of your nose, like so. Then you wanna kind of come right here, and that is your highlight. Then you kind of wanna go onto the cupid's bow and just let that pop a bit, like, see that? Yeah, and lastly is my finishing touch, which I need to do because of the fact that we're not using eyeshadow, we have to make the eyes pop. And what is the best way to make the eyes pop? Just use some highlight in the inner crease of the eyes. So I'm just gonna go in with the same highlight shade with a very small brush, and I'm just gonna pop it right there. Look at this, guys. Just look at the difference. Look at that. No pop, pop. No pop, pop. And guys, we are through. Check it out. So guys, this is the end of my natural glam, guys. Let me know if you love these minimal kind of neutral makeup, and let me see if I can incorporate more, guys. So for my minimalistic persons who asking me countless times, Sashelle, do a neutral makeup, we want to see your neutral makeup. Here it is, guys. No eyeshadow whatsoever, so you don't have to think about all those technicalities in eyeshadow. You just prop on some foundation, some highlight, some contour, and you are good to go. So guys, if you enjoy this look and if you want me to do more, comment down below and let me know, guys. Always remember to leave your comments so I know you're there, guys. And thank you for always supporting your girl. Thanks for making this Sashelle's journal, and I'll see you next week.